Hello, beautiful Virgo. Welcome to the Oracle of Lilith. My name's Amy, and it's so good to have you. I hope you're doing well. Today, we're doing a reading all about what's coming for you in April of 2022. So, if this is your first time to my channel, hello. It's so good to have you. I hope you will make your home here and subscribe to my channel. Okay, if you're a returning subscriber, hey guys, what's up? It's always good to see you. All right, now keep in mind it's a general reading. It's a general session. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. I do offer personal and private readings and sessions. All that information will be down in my description box below. Okay, let's pull a card. Okay, what's the vibe? What's the vibe for April for Virgo for 2022 for April? The child I was meant to be. Ah, you guys, Virgo. Virgo, I feel like you've been going through a really rough time. This feels painful for some of you. I feel like for some of you, there's some issues with your children. For others, this is just a feeling of not being able to feel free, to feel hopeful. This is a feeling, and I feel like you've been going through this. I'm not feeling it's coming in April. I feel like this is a state of being for many Virgos currently. It's almost like I've just lost hope. But here's the thing with this card. There's life here. See? There's hope. I feel like there's a lot of hopeful energy coming to you in April for a situation that's been very painful for you guys. It may involve your children. So I'm being guided to get 2 more of these. So tell me more about this sad Virgo energy, this loss, this feeling of restriction and not being able to feel free. Some of you guys may be feeling overburdened with responsibility. I almost want to cry. Anger and chains, yes. You guys, it feels like, to me, I feel like Virgo is kind of in this depressed state. And it's really some kind of anger that hasn't been resolved in your life. And I feel like for you in April, we're going to be working on it. Let's see what else is going on here. I'm getting a lot of energy flowing through my hands. Very angry. There's something that has happened for some of you involving your children or as a child that has a lot of repressed anger. And instead of being able to express it in a healthy manner, you have turned that on yourself. And for many of you, it's been tough. It's been tough. Some of you guys may have some addiction issues. Some of you guys may have had severe trauma as a child, or this could have happened to like a child in your life. Or you guys may be going through a divorce and you're fighting custody. There's also an energy for some Virgos of just feeling so angry that they're being restricted, feeling so angry that they can't get to the next level, feeling frustration. For some of you guys, this is in your job. We have masquerade. Yeah, this is what I'm hearing, and I don't think this will apply for every Virgo, but what I'm hearing is he acts as if, or she acts as if, or they act as if. Okay. This person connected to this child energy. It could be you. It could be a child in your life. It could be your inner child. They act as if, but no one knows. For some of you guys, this is like violence. This is an intense reading. I just feel intense energy here. Man, I'm sorry, Virgo. This is rough. This is rough energy. Let's move on. I think you already know energetically what I'm talking about. So let's get some more energy here. Tell me more. You know what? I'm being guided to get some different cards. Okay. This is tough energy. Okay. Whether this is at work or at home or a childhood issue or trauma, it's really deeply affected you and you have some anger you need to release in a positive way. Please seek professional help if you need it. That's what they're there for. There's all kinds of methods that professionals can give you to help deal with this anger. For some of you guys, it might come out as like PTSD or something like that. Tell me more about April. What's going on in April for Virgo? I feel like the party's over. The masquerade is over. That's what I hear. I hear the masquerade is over. The party's over. And I feel like you've been acting as if. That's what I'm getting. I'm getting acting as if. Like you have, for some of you, you've had to put on a mask, okay? For other people, maybe at work, maybe in your personal life. The masquerade card feels very broad. Like there's quite a few Virgos who are having to pretend to be something they're not. And I'm hearing like some of us for survival. We have freedom. The freedom you're seeking is coming to you, okay? And for a lot of you guys, it's freedom from this energy. Freedom from having to wear the mask, okay? And pretend like everything's peachy keen. I feel like for many of you, you're going to be ripping the mask off. This could be at work. This could be in your personal life. But I feel like the need to make everything okay for everyone is leaving. It's dissipating. And we have this beautiful freedom coming forward. Starseed Elemental. Ooh, that's a powerful card, you guys. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So many of you may feel like a starseed. A starseed, basically, a starseed is a soul that originates from another planet or dimension. You know, some could say we're all starseeds, but there's also in this card like magnificent color. It's almost like colors being brought back to your life. You're living in color. I feel like you're going from like a gray toned life to one that is just alive because you choose to acknowledge this. There may be a relationship in your life, work, friend, family. It could be really deep. It could be, you know, someone who's mad because you're late to work. It's going to run the gauntlet. It's going to run the gauntlet here. It's going to run the gauntlet here. There's somebody in your life who you may actually have a confrontation with. You may actually be like, you know what? No more. No more. This is going to be in living color. Okay, I'm going to live my life in living color. That's what I'm hearing. Let's get one more of these. We have communication, co-creation. Yeah, I feel like in April, you're getting free from something that has really, because we have chains here, has really tied you down. And you're going to be free. You're going to be free to start manifesting those things you really want. And Spirit is going to ask you to step forward and start creating with them. You know, getting on the same page, releasing. This is a healing energy I'm feeling. This is a healing energy. And for many of you, you'll be getting free and moving into this communication, co-creation. I think the universe wants you to start, or your guides or your ancestors, however this resonates for you, want to ask you, what do you want? What does freedom mean to you? What does freedom feel like to you? What does freedom look like? Because they want to help you create it. And part of you helping to create your freedom with Spirit is you have to acknowledge your anger. You have to acknowledge your darker emotions. You can't pretend that it's all okay anymore. And I'm just going to tell you from my own personal experience, what happens here is if you continue to not listen, if you continue to not honor your own pain, one way or another, you're going to have to deal with it. Okay? That's the way it works. So for some of you guys, you've been putting off the inevitable. I did that for years, okay? So I understand this. It's not fun. It's not fun to acknowledge and say to somebody, you know, I don't like you. You're a horrible person. What you did to me is wrong. And I'm sick of pretending like it's okay. That's what I'm getting for some of you guys. Take what resonates here and leave the rest behind. All right, let's get some tarot. Okay, I'm going to pull from the Hermetic Tarot. Now, this tarot can be intense, so keep that in mind. All right. Tell me more about April 2022 for Virgo. There are some deep levels of healing going on in your life. One way or another. You know, just becoming aware of this mask that some people around you are wearing is healing. It may not feel like it, but it is. Tell me more about April. Okay, we have the Knight of Cups, Lord of Waves and Waters. Okay. We have the Lord of Victory, the Six of Wands. Yeah, I'm feeling this energy of overcoming coming in for Virgo. Overcoming. Lord of Earthly Powers, Four of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like it's overcoming in something that you've been very stagnant or unable to move forward in. The Ten of Wands, Lord of Oppression. There you go. And then we're going to get one more, and we have the Queen of Cups, Queen of the Thrones of Water. You have divine counterpart energy here. Even though the Knight is not a king, I still feel divine counterpart energy here. And I feel like for some of you who are with your divine counterpart, I feel like they're going to help you overcome this oppression. For others, your divine counterpart is coming, or this is an important soulmate. This may be a friend who helps you with this anger energy, helps kind of release you, get you to release that energy. There's definitely an energy in April of overcoming restriction. If someone's holding you back, if someone at work is talking to you or being mean to you or being disrespectful to you, I think it's time for you to say something. If this is in your family, it's time for you to get freedom. You are not responsible to make sure the play where everyone is wearing a mask gets the truth. You know, everyone takes their mask off. Like, that's not your responsibility. Your responsibility is you. You don't have to keep everything copacetic for everybody else, all right? That's not your responsibility. Your responsibility is to live your life in a way that you're happy and you feel free and hopeful and you're going towards your ambitions. And the Ten of Wands is not just about like oppressive energy. It's also about accomplishment. So I feel like there's an accomplishment coming for you. For some of you guys in this Four of Pentacles energy. Four of Pentacles is like a feeling of lack, basically. It's like either saving money, needing money, that kind of thing. And for some of you guys, you're going to go get your bag. You're going to get focused on whatever this anger is. You know, if you feel like you're underpaid, you're underappreciated at work, or there's a side hustle you want to do and you're kind of angry because you haven't gotten started, and some of you guys feel like it's too late. It's never too late. It's never too late, okay? I am the queen of never too late, okay? So I'm telling you, Virgo, if there is something you're wanting to accomplish, something you're wanting to do, get on it, okay? Because we have the Six of Wands here, and this is the Lord of Victory, my friends. Victory. Okay, so whatever this is that you're being guided to do, whatever moves you're being guided to make in April, there's victory coming. It may not be the victory in April, okay, but this is coming as you move through this energy. For some of you, it's letting go. For some of you guys, you're wanting financial freedom. And you're going to have to, even if you have another job and you have a side hustle, you know, you may have to do that for a while. And that's not easy, okay? That's hard. It's hard to go to college and work a part-time job or a full-time job and try to keep going towards your dreams. It's hard to start a business and do that as well and have kids and families and things like that. So, you know, I'm getting this energy, this very busy energy, and I'm feeling like you need to take time for yourself. You need to be able to slow down. When people have anger and chains issues and they're working really hard, a lot of times they're trying to prove they're worthy of this victory, okay? And I'm hearing like the guides, ancestors, like I'm hearing them shout like, you're already worthy, honey. You're already worthy. Like, you don't have to work so hard, Virgo. Yeah. Don't overanalyze. I know that's a power and it can be a weakness. You know, you can get into that Eight of Swords energy and not be able to see your way out. So, you know, trust your gut, okay? I feel like this is scary for some of you. Like the idea of removing masks and releasing anger. But remember, this starts within you. You have to remove your own masks, okay? And that might be what you're doing in April, is just removing your own masks and setting yourself free to be who you are. Say no. You know, don't stifle yourself. Don't make yourself smaller. Don't make yourself appear less intelligent to please other people, okay? It's time to please you, Virgo. Okay. Wow, that's a lot. It's 3. Okay, I'll take 3. All right. Okay, we have turn knowledge into wisdom. So this really painful situation here, you went through it for a reason, and it's to catalyst you to the next level of your life, like ascension, awareness. That's what this is. And this is someone who is not afraid to be a lone wolf. You're not afraid to stand on your own anymore. And I think that's a very powerful move for Virgo. Don't be afraid to get in a situation where, you know, maybe you have to release a lot of people in your life and you feel more alone. You know, those times are really important because we find out who we really are and we see our shadow and we see our light. And many times those experiences form into a kind of wisdom that propels us to the next level of ascension, where our life reflects more of what we want to experience instead of the experiences that are many times programmed into our reality for us to experience. It's like we begin to exchange energy with the universe, so to speak. Okay. Oh, I got 4. Okay, I'll take them. Okay, we have believe in yourself. This is really important when you're removing masks, okay? It's really important for you to believe in the essence of who you are. And some of you guys may have something called, imposter syndrome, where when you start moving forward, you start asking yourself, this isn't really me. Like, they're not going to like me. Like, I don't have these gifts. I don't have these abilities. I doubt myself, even though the world will validate you and tell you you are. You could be highly successful and have this kind of syndrome where it's just you constantly doubt if you're being real. If you need professional help, please seek it. That's what it's there for. They have all kinds of methods to help you through things like this. But imposter syndrome can really get into the place where you kind of stifle yourself. It's self-sabotage, okay? So it's really important that you connect with who you are in April. And that might be what this whole process is about, is you're getting the freedom to allow yourself to be who you are. Because who you are is amazing. It's beautiful. It's wonderful. You're smart. You're capable. And doggone it, people like you. Who is that? Stuart Smalley? Yeah, from Saturday Night Live. You guys know who that is. Your life is going to be speeding up. So again, I'm feeling this energy of just trying to do a lot, trying to get forward a lot. And you can't force this. You can't force this kind of energy. It's going to flower on its own. And I feel like spring into summer is going to be busy for you. And you just need to I almost feel like for some of you, you need to schedule time maybe once a week to where you just kind of watch TV, veg out, do your thing, do gardening, whatever it is you do, make time for that. And I'm getting for Virgo, if you have like an exercise program or something like that, something physical that you do that makes you feel better, keep doing it on a regular basis. You know, don't be hard on yourself if you miss, but make sure you make time for it, okay? Because it's an energetic release when we get to go, walk outside or work out. It really helps our bodies deal with stress. And I feel like you're stressed, okay? So, you need to do things to relieve stress here. And then we have the dog spirit. So be loyal to what you love, and you have to love yourself, okay? You just have to love and appreciate who you are. Because beneath this mask, and hey, we all wear masks. I just want you to know, all of us do. And some of us have been wearing masks because we've had trauma or bad experiences, or we've had to pretend we're someone we're not for a paycheck, things like that. And it's just time. And not all masks hurt, but I feel like these masks are painful. And I think it's time for you to remove the mask and be loyal to what you love, okay? Which you need to love yourself. And I feel like in April, you're learning to love yourself more. Okay, you're learning to listen to your anger, listen to your body, listen to your inner child, and allow the truth of you to blossom and grow. See how they're holding a plant in their hand? Yeah, allow yourself to blossom and grow. Okay, let's get some numbers of alignment for you guys. All right, we have 1, 1, 2, 4, 4, and a 5. Okay, and we have 4s here. 2, 1, 1 reduces to a 4 as well. So 4, 4, 4 is going to be important. 2, 2, 2 is going to be important for you as well. And then we have the 5 over here. So I feel like you are working on some really steady foundations. You're building lasting states of being in your life. I feel like you're working on your stability. This is big energy. I feel like for a lot of you, you're healing things that have been holding you back. So now as you move through this healing process, because healing is a process, you're going to find that the obstacles that you once had aren't there anymore. Like you're able to just kind of walk over them like a little hill instead of a big old mountain, right? And I feel like you're getting on, I'm hearing like the master blueprint of your life, Okay, so you're getting on that blueprint. And blueprints a lot of times can be changed. So it's a general vibe of what you want to go forward towards, but it doesn't mean that you have all the details or you know all the details. Virgo, that might be something you have to surrender, is that the need to know all the details of how you move forward. We're all asked to make leaps of faith in these journeys, and your leap of faith is the not knowing the details sometimes, just having the vibe, trusting your gut, trusting your intuition, trusting what you hear from your ancestors. So, okay, let's get some letters and some charts. Okay, we got quite a few. Now, these could be letters of where you work. It could form a word. It could be a person. It could be your initials. It could be the initials of somebody important. So just take what resonates here. If there are no initials here that mean anything or no letters, then just, take what resonates. So we got a lot of charms. I feel like you have so much energy around you. It feels really positive. There is the skull and crossbones. That is transformation. Wow, you got a lot of charms. Okay. Let's just get all these. R, okay, we have O, X, R, D, B. We have M, Y, W. We have T, D, so two Ds, two Ds, I guess. I, an M, two M's, an O, two O's, and an I, two I's. So those are your initials. Let's look at these charms. We have the Leo. You may have a fire sign. There's wisdom. Let's see here. We have a seahorse. We have the guitar. We have the peace sign. We have a turtle. We have the wheel. Yeah, you're turning your wheel. I feel like you're really getting on a positive pathway where you can safely release. That's what's transforming, where you can safely release your anger, your resentment, for some of you guys, this is bitterness. This is very old energy. It's been with you a really long time. And just keep in mind that when you have really intense energy that's kind of old, as far as you've had it since you were a child, that's really hard to I'm getting like this energy that's kind of tough, and you're going to have to kind of spend some time going deep to release it, to get it loose so you can release it. So be patient with yourself. Do not work yourself to death for this outcome. Virgo, you're called to enjoy the journey, okay? And I know that's easier said than done, but I think your spirits around you will tell you what your pathway is taking you to, for many of you, this is going to be an important soulmate, okay? This is going to be your next long-term partner. I'm getting that with the swan here that forms a heart. And I feel like this could be with a Leo or fire sign. There's also air here. And I feel like you're entering a time where there will be more peace. And for some of you guys, remember, take the wisdom from the past and understand that sometimes peace feels like boredom or stagnation, especially if you've had trauma or you have a lot of busy energy. So I feel like you'll be very busy, and you also are going to be learning to balance your energies to get to this peaceful place by using your wisdom, your knowledge, your self-knowledge, your knowledge of what you need, becoming more real with your own needs and boundaries and being able to put them up. I'm being called to the music note and the guitar. I feel like there's going to be messages coming through music and frequency as well, because I feel like a lot of people are going to be going through some really deep levels of healing in April, and some big energies are coming in April. I've been feeling that for all the signs I've been doing so far. And I feel like you really need to pay attention to when you are tired, okay? I do feel with all this kitty cat energy here, we have Hello Kitty, we have the cat over here, we have another Hello Kitty. And then we have the crown. I feel like for many of you in career, you're going to be spotlighted. In other words, people are going to be watching you in your career, Virgo. Don't get paranoid about it. Keep doing what you're doing. They know you're doing a good job, okay? Because you're making an impression with this paw print here. I feel like you're making an impression either at work or with somebody. That might be the somebody who's coming forward. It might be the person you're with. Maybe it's the realization that you both are like twins or soulmates, or it's time to go deeper. It's going to be different for different people. So, okay, Virgo, that's what I got for you for April 2022. I hope this resonated. If you haven't subscribed, please do. I'd love to have you as a member of my tribe, and I'll see you beautiful magical creatures next time. Bye, guys.